Sarah Nightingale, more like Sarah Morningale. Got him.
I think I just died a little bit inside.
I'm so sorry.
uh,
Oh my goodness gracious. Ah! Hmm. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of OverVoice Season 4. Today I'm joined by the lovely Sarah Nightingale. Sarah, would you like to introduce yourself, my friend?
Hello. So I'm Sarah Nightingale. My pronouns are they, them. I've been a voice actor for 11 years. I forgot
Nice.
how long it was then. I primarily do video games, trailers, commercials, narration, e-learning, all of it apart from audiobooks, essentially. Interactive. I did a roller coaster once, that was cool.
Oh, well, yo, nice.
Yeah, I have five parrots, and I'm married to the amazing Elizabeth Nightingale, who's also a professional voice actor. So,
Hell yeah. Did you say married?
yes, yes, I
Oh,
am.
I didn't know you two were married. That's
Um,
awesome. Hell yeah.
yeah, I'm married almost 3 years now.
Hey, congratulations, your lovely wife.
Thank you.
Wait, is it? Well, actually, don't know. Is it wife or is it partner or?
Wife. We're both non-binary, but we use the term wives because the spouse just feels weird. It
Yeah,
feels
that
too
sounds.
clinical.
That does sound a bit clinical. That's fair enough. But yeah, Sarah, thank you so much for joining. We've been chatting back and forth for I'd say a couple of years now, so it's finally nice to actually just chat to you face to face for once.
It, absolutely, it's really nice. It's just great, like whenever you meet people just online, like you know these people, but then you see them in person or you see them in the call, and like, hey, there you are. It's that Spider-Man meme,
Hey,
like.
but yeah, Sarah, how did you get into voiceover, and how's your journey been so far? You mentioned 11 years, so that's quite a decent amount of time.
Yeah, well, I started in university when studying psychology. I did get
Ooh,
that degree. I didn't drop out. I just have a psychology degree now.
nice.
Um, I don't know if I've used it much for voiceover, but I suppose it has. I did play a psychologist once, so I
Oh,
suppose that
perfect.
helps. I have no idea what it was, and I can't remember. So I started in university because my friend, I don't know if you know Robin McConnell.
That name sounds so familiar. I
Well,
don't think I've met her
we're friends at
personally yet.
uni.
Oh, cool.
And she was a voice actor then. I was like, and we were both in the Gamers Society together at this university. And like I found out she was a voice actor. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And then I did the usual, how did you get into it? And then next thing I know, I actually bought this microphone because I was actually doing kind of voiceover already, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I was kind of fumbling my way through it. Because I started like a year prior, I was on a Turtle Beach headset microphone
Oh, okay,
on the
nice.
loudest laptop known to mankind in a
Like,
completely unsound treated room.
but what's the loudest laptop? Is it just like very like if the fans just going like?
Yeah, the fans are just like constantly.
Yeah.
So my audio didn't sound great, and it sounded like I was talking on a toaster. But I spoke to Robin Whitley with friends and stuff, so she recommended the microphone she had, and it was a USB microphone. But I didn't know anything about interface. I didn't know what an interface was at that point. But that's this microphone. That's my desk mic. I still use it.
Nice. What's the mic you're using right now?
It's a Samsung CO1U USB
Nice.
studio condenser, and honestly, it's not a bad USB microphone.
Hell yeah.
Like so, I mean, I can't fault it. Obviously, I have trouble because I can't adjust the gain, and I did take this on holiday with me,
Nice.
and I did use it for some auditions, and I did book a AAA game with it. So
Nice. Congratulations.
it's good. Thank you. Yeah, that was actually already announced. That was Neo 3.
Oh, sure.
So
Awesome.
I booked Neo 3 on this microphone.
Hell yeah. It's actually really reassuring that USB mics are still really helpful and great in this day and age. Because like I feel like after some time, at least when I started out from like 2018 to now, I feel like USB mics are a bit more looked down upon now, which is
Oh yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I wouldn't like use it as my normal microphone, but
But it's still
I
good.
have a
Still good.
Neumann U87 AI in the booth, and it sounds crisp, it sounds fancy. But I don't think it'd sound very good if I brought the Neumann out into just this open, untreated space.
No, that's fair.
Well, yeah, anyway, so back to the story of how I became a voice actor. I have ADHD, by the way. I don't know if you could tell.
No, I couldn't actually.
The semi-related side story, then context for the side story, going background to this, and then actual extra information that you didn't ask for, then another semi-related side story. Oh, actually, back on something. Apologise.
Oh, I don't apologize. It's actually really nice to learn
ADHD
about it.
storytelling. There's a whole graph. Yeah.
I was gonna say like is
Anyway.
ADHD spectrum just like all over the place because like I imagine it's like.
Oh, there is a whole spectrum, but I cannot remember any of that at this moment in time. Yeah, sorry, I've lost my train of thought. Oh yes, so I got this microphone, and then I started doing some like YouTube narration for my friends, like Minecraft series and stuff. Like I was the voice actor for the narrator. Oh god, I heard that. I heard the actual recording from. Oh god, I think this one was like 2016, 2017 for that one, and that was my slightly better setup, like a few years in. It wasn't good.
No, I feel that. I still have like one of my old auditions that I had from like years ago. I hate it so much, but it's like it keeps you grounded and so humbled where I came from.
Oh yeah, never forget the Turtle Beach headset mic and the loudest laptop ever. So yeah, but basically what I'm saying is like it definitely didn't happen overnight.
Not fair.
Yeah, anyway, so I did like more of these kind of things. My first paid job was an escape room in Toronto.
Oh wow, it's quite a first job. That's awesome.
Yeah, I played a mercenary.
Nice.
And they'd show up on the screen, and then like I'd have to tell them to like, you've got to do this thing, blah 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 blah. These people are coming because it was like a spaceship kind of escape room. We had to like do these different tasks to escape the bad guys who are coming after you. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, very
so
a nice variety of performances. Because I remember, because you got a Galadriel, Dead by Daylight, roller coaster, escape room, narration, total. I love the variety here. It's great, but not audiobooks yet.
Yeah,
but hopefully
I say
soon.
I'm mostly.
Cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Because you mentioned no audiobooks before, so hopefully you
Oh, I've done audiobooks.
Oh, you've done them before. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I say I do everything apart from audiobooks because I've done audiobooks.
Oh shit. Okay, fair enough.
Please don't make me do another audiobook.
No, fair, because I keep getting told like they're very long, and I'm like I don't know if I have like the patience and like skill to do that yet. Well, maybe not skill, but like definitely not. It's more so patience, and consistency, because like it's a whole chapter, multiple chapters, and it's like it can take and like audiobooks take a long time, but like. So like making them probably isn't the most fun, but like when you're done and it's out there, it's like probably the best feeling in the world, probably.
Yeah, I'm helping my wife do an audiobook at the moment. I say helping. I'm the audio tech. So basically, we've got this like cool setup. Oh, clacking things. We've got this cool setup. So like I've got the desk here, and we've got the booth just over there. And I'm the audio tech.
Nice.
It's like a full studio setup here. So I'm the audio tech
Nice.
here. I can hear on my headset, and my wife's in there. And they can see the screens. And I can edit it live as they're doing it, so it saves a lot of time.
Hell yeah! How are they finding the audiobook experience?
I think they're enjoying it. It's very tiring though.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
But they're getting through it. And it's really interesting. Like it's this whole like kind of like queer romance. We think it's going to be a queer romance,
Nice.
and because at first it's like, oh, okay, generic kind of fantasy setting, blah blah blah, and like, oh, they're gay. Ooh. So it's like it's really cool because like ash elves, and there's this person who's a bit of a dick, to be honest. The main character is a bit of a dick, but she's like this sassy dick, and I kind of love that.
All right.
So she's definitely getting humbled because some things have happened, and whew, it's all kicking off now.
Oh,
So
alright.
I'm in for the story.
Sounds like a fun read. Hell yeah. I was gonna ask as well, because I've mainly known you and associated you with having like blue hair, but I gotta ask, have you had like multiple colors in the past, like different colors?
Yes. I only dyed my hair blue when Arcane came out because my
Ah,
wife wanted to do Vi and Caitlyn.
mm.
And they were like, oh, you should get your hair cut like this and dye it blue. I had purple hair for over 10 years.
Oh wow.
So then the change from purple to blue wasn't a huge one.
No, that's
But
fair.
it's now my decade of blue hair. So I'll
Nice.
stick with
Hell
this for
yeah.
a bit.
Ah, hell yeah. What kind of purple was like dark purple, light purple?
Kind of like plum purple, I think.
Oh, that's a good purple. Hell yeah. Purple's my favorite color, so like I'm not opposed, you know. Cause my hair can't go purple. Like I tried to get purple hair once when I dyed, like when I started dyeing my hair ages ago, but it's too dark. I can't do it. So like anyone who can, I'm just very envious. It's like how's it feel living my dream, you know? It's like damn.
I mean, a lot of purple will cover brown. That's the reason I went purple in the first place because I didn't have to bleach it.
Mm.
So if you could just bleach it once and then go over that, I think you'd probably be good to
Oh,
go.
see, that's where I go wrong because it doesn't take one set of bleach. It takes like three sets of bleach, and it hurts so much. My
Oh,
scalp gets so itchy afterwards. I don't know how I survived when I was younger. Maybe it's because my scalp was healthier at the time. Maybe it's, but like ever since then, the next time I dye my hair, it just progressively just hurts more. So I'm just like, you know what? We'll probably just
yeah,
stick to the ends instead of like the actual like roots itself. Like the actual
yeah.
like scalp itself. So. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I don't know. It's like part of me that wants to dye my hair again, but like also I don't want to. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But
You could do a streak.
yeah, I could do the streaks again. That was pretty fun. Like those are always fun. Hurts a lot less, so that would be nice. But I gotta ask. I was gonna say what was it like? To like book Galadriel and like a Lord of the Rings thing, because you mentioned D&D before, and I know Lord of the Rings and D&D kind of go hand in hand a little bit and stuff like that. So like I can only imagine how like freaking stoked you were at the time.
Yeah, I was actually really shocked. It was for a commercial.
Yeah.
And I will not share that because I thought it was crap. Not the commercial. I thought my performance was crap. I still have access to this. It's
Yeah.
it's there. You can find it. It's like one of those ones that's like it was such an old job that I don't want to get it out again. But sorry, a little bit ill at the moment.
Oh no, you're okay.
Yeah, so I think it was about 3, 4 years ago I did that one.
Yeah.
My sound treatment was not great. I had a Rode microphone, but I didn't have a booth. I had a sound treated space.
Okay.
Not very well sound treated. Basically, I couldn't do anything too loud because then you'd hear the reverb in the room.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
understandable.
it wasn't great, but because it was a commercial, because it's very soft spoken,
Mm.
it was easy to get away with.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair. Cause like I don't remember Galadriel like yelling at the top of her lungs all the time. So.
Yeah, so it was basically just a kind of parody of the original introduction, but they're
Mm.
talking about like these like kind of wedding bands.
Nice.
So it's like it's a commercial for a jewelry company,
Hell yeah.
and it's the Lord of the Rings officially licensed collection.
Oh, that's really cool. Did they sell like the ring and stuff?
They
And like,
do. They have rings. Okay, I'm going to tell you the thing because you'll
go for
find
it.
my old thing. Do not judge my narration ability from this one, this
No,
one job.
don't
But
worry. It's
it's
all
called
good.
Manly Bands.
Nice.
Manly Bands. And you can see like all the different collections and stuff. And it's like a Legolas ring, a Gimli ring. You can get the one ring. They are expensive,
Damn.
and they should have paid me more. But yeah.
They should have given you a
If,
couple rings as a little bonus.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But yeah, they look really cool though, and they had like actors in for the parody of it because they had like one ring for the hipsters, one ring for the, or this many were given to the hipsters,
Hell
or
yeah.
this many to the workmen and stuff. It was just like no, to the blue collar. That was it.
Hell yeah. I was gonna
But
say
yeah,
ask as well, because you mentioned you started doing voiceover around university times, and your friend Robin helped you get into it. But I wanted to ask as well, but were there like any like pieces of media or anything like that that you kind of grew up with in the sense that was like, you know what, I wanna be I wanna be in this in the future or be in something like this in the future, that kind of deal.
Fable, Fable, Fable,
Fable.
Fable, 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 Fable,
That's
Fable.
a name I've not heard of in a long time. Oh my god.
Oh, I loved Fable. I love Fable. It's like literally one of my favorite video game series of all time. So that was one of the first Xbox games I had on the original Xbox. Was Fable, the original I had the Lost Chapters version of Fable, and it was great because I'm sure you'll understand this. In general, like being from in New Zealand, you're from?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of games had American accents. It was always American, always American. Everything's American with games.
Oh, yeah.
But then for hearing this one game that had actual diverse British accents, ones you'd hear like just out and about, like, I could walk down the street and can hear these accents that you'd hear in Fable. And that was just bizarre because every game then was pretty much had voice acting in the US, and if they were doing a British accent, it wasn't a good one.
Yeah, it's a standard British RP kind of deal.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was basically the American version of British RP in the 90s,
Okay.
essentially. Whereas, like, they weren't too bothered about it sounding authentic. So, if it was RP, or they were thinking they were doing RP, it just sounded American but slightly posh. They're basically doing transatlantic, but not quite.
Yeah, fair enough. Interesting.
So even then, I still didn't hear it. But you'd hear like northern accents. You'd hear Liverpudlian. You'd hear Mancunian. You'd hear Welsh. There were Welsh accents there as well, like authentic Scottish. Like all these different accents that were in that game, and I would just sit there and mimic all of them.
Oh,
Absolutely every single one. I heard a line. I'd just repeat it immediately, and I just kept doing that. And just like, oh, it'd be so cool if I could get to do this. And I just let that dream die because everyone was like, get a real job, And they're like, well, joke's on you, I'm coming back, and now it is my real job.
Hell yeah! Now you're showing what for. Hell yeah! I was gonna say because because you're words. Because you are quite varied in like a lot of different genres in VO. So like, what was it like, pivoting, from like, say for example, like narration to like full on creatures and stuff like that, or did you kind of just do everything at the start and just kind of proceeded and like evolved it over time, that kind of deal?
I did everything at the start. I was doing creature voices, and then my mum would always say like, don't do that, you'll ruin your voice. Don't do this, you'll ruin your voice. All this stuff. And then as I was doing these voices, I was doing like these kind of like more cool type voices and all sorts and things like that. And there's like, oh no, I better not do this. I'm taking this voice acting thing seriously. I don't want to ruin my voice. But I'd been doing these creature voices my entire life. I was used to doing them. I was doing them the right way because it wasn't hurting. I was really, really used to this. I'd grown up doing this. Because I was that weird kid who didn't care if people were staring at me when I was doing monster voices just in high school. I didn't care. I had no cares in the world about that. Or I just like really loudly practice a really terrible Irish accent and then just keep it up for an hour.
Is that part of the monsters or just in general?
No, just in general, I'd practice like accents and monster things just for fun. I'd always do silly voices essentially.
Nice.
Not that Irish is silly, but then I'd always just practice voices just in general. I didn't realize like that was just a thing that we all seem to do. As voice actors. Anyway,
I was also the kid in high school who did creature noises, so like, it makes me smile that you had the same journey as well. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think a lot of times like that's not very ladylike. Well, joke's on you, I'm non-binary. I didn't know until I was much older. But anyway, yeah. So and then it took going to a workshop with Sebastian Cloteau, who's the CEO of the Monster Factory, and he was doing all these things, and then I was saying like, yep, this blah, 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 blah. It's like safer to do this. I'm like, wait, hang on a second. This isn't ruining my voice? And then just straight away I was
yeah,
I'm allowed to do this? This isn't going to like screw me over? And I'm like, okay, let's turn it back on again. And luckily, because I'd been doing this my whole life, it wasn't really a big stretch to be able to get back to doing it again.
Hell yeah.
So, essentially I was just like, okay, well, I'm allowed to do this now. Let's go. And I've done quite a few monster rolls up to this point now, so that's pretty cool.
Nice, and I hope there's many more.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah, because I'm noticing the northern accents. Like, whereabouts in the north are you from, actually?
I am from the other north. So basically, when people say northern accent, everyone's like, "Oh yes, Yorkshire." Ah, my sworn enemy. So if you're from if you're from Lancashire, which is the other side, the one where not all the famous actors are from, the other one.
Oh, okay. Is that where most
like
of them are from? From Lancaster?
most actors who are from the north of England who have kind of made it, essentially, in quotation marks, I guess, are from the other north, the other Yorkshire.
Okay.
So like Sean Bean and all that lots. So I'm from the other one. So there's not that many of us who originate from here. So it's definitely a small niche of the north. I forgot where I was going with this. But yeah, I'm from Lancashire, and I've been various places in Lancashire. I say various places. It's basically been Manchester and Blackpool. So I used to live in Manchester for a while.
Hell yeah, one of my
Yeah, I
friends is
live
from
in Blackpool.
One of my friends is from Blackpool, actually. He lives in New Zealand now, but he grew up there for a while. So like that's pretty sick. Hell yeah.
That's wild. Yeah, so a lot of people I say I'm like, oh, I'm from Blackpool, and they're like, oh, I've been on holiday there. It's like, yep, you and everyone else. I was like, I went on holiday when I was a kid. Yep, it's like, yep. And people still come here for some reason. But yeah, it's got a booming tourist industry.
Nice.
And a lot of a lot of theatre stuff, but I'm not a theatre actor. It's not for me.
No, fair enough. What about on camera? Would you reckon you do on camera or just voice only?
Nope.
No, fair enough.
I will not do on camera. I do not want to be perceived.
I keep hearing that. What does that mean, actually? I keep hearing, like, I don't want to be perceived.
So basically, whenever there's a camera in a room and I notice it's pointing at me, I freeze up and stare at the camera immediately in fear because it's capturing me. So I'd make a pretty crap on-screen actor, I think. Mocap is different. PCAP is different because I know the final version isn't going to be my face.
That's fair. I think sometimes for mocap, there's like a little headset. I don't know if it's like a camera, but like kind of scans your face, and I think you're allowed to look at it. So like that might be cool.
Yeah, it's like I usually use like a phone camera. I have like a head. I want to build one of these. It's a Rococo headset, and I've been using like an arm in the booth with the iPhone for the PCAP, facial PCAP in booth. But I have to be very careful not to go off frame. So I want to build like the headset. Have the camera here, and then also get like one of these like microphones that go here.
Yeah.
And then that way I can just act in the booth, and I don't have to worry about which way I'm facing.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna bash the Neumann with the camera because I know I'm clumsy.
Thing. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask as well, because you also do a bit of coaching as well. So I was gonna say, like, what was the transition like from voiceover to coaching? Because you do both in tandem nowadays. But like, what's it like being a coach?
Well, I do voice acting first. So voice acting comes first to coaching, but about my income split pretty much 50-50 coaching and voice acting. So it's basically like a second job.
Nice.
And I do coaching part-time. I try and do it about 2 days a week.
Ooh,
but it's really, really rewarding. I don't know, people always said like I was really good at teaching people things or I was like good at explaining things. I think I'm a mess at explaining things, but it really works well for people who also have ADHD because they understand the chaos that I'm trying to convey. And luckily, a good chunk of voice actors have ADHD, autism, or both.
Oh yeah.
So that works really well for voiceover and voice acting in general. So I don't know, it's just really nice being a coach because you see these people who come in, they're really nervous, it's their first session, they've not really done anything before, and then they like fumble through their first take. And then like taking that first take and then like a few later they're like feeling more comfortable after like giving them a talk about things, explain different techniques and stuff. And then by the like fourth take, it's like it's getting a lot better. And then by the time they've done the 10th one in the session, like they are now trying new things. They're being creative. They're branching out. And I love that. I absolutely love that for them because what I love about coaching is I didn't get any coaching at all until 2022.
Oh, really?
I didn't take any classes. I did nothing. I was fumbling my way through voiceover. But that means I learnt everything firsthand. I fumbled my way firsthand. I failed my way up. I made all the mistakes. I did it. I know what it's like, and I know the thought process behind people who do make those mistakes now, because I did them myself. I know the logic behind, like, oh, I got this like little thing, this little box to go over my microphone because it says it was a booth. I'm like, it's not. It's not. It's making your audio worse. But like things like that, I got a sound shield. Like, yeah, that'll do it. And I realised I didn't treat this place behind me, or things like that. I made all these rookie mistakes. I did that, so I can help you. And now I've done that and know where I went wrong and learned and figured things out. I can help people do the same.
Hell yeah!
Because
that's good to hear.
Yeah, I just love that, and I love the moment where the voice actor's like doing the script, and then the moment where they stop looking at the script and they just start acting and being that character, just being them. And then afterwards, like they just like they almost snap out of it. It's like, oh my god, that was probably terrible. It's like that was amazing, because that you could tell that they weren't themselves in that moment. They were the character.
Yeah, 100%.
And I just love that transformation, and I love like seeing them, just the moment where it's just something like, oh my god, that was it, that was the problem. I've been struggling for 3 years because I haven't been able to do this, but the one thing that was stopping me was just a very simple thing after all. But sometimes it is a simple thing, sometimes it's unlearning bad habits.
That's really
but
sweet.
like,
They've had like people go have like breakthroughs in your classes before. That's really sweet.
yeah, it's happened a lot. And I just love coaching, because I love talking people through these moments, and just the moment of realization that you see, like at the end, like, oh my god, yeah, I have so many plans now. I can do so many things. They've got all the actionable advice at the end, like they can actually work on. Like, okay, I want to do this. I've got to do this, this, and this, or I'll just change this one thing. I don't know. I'm just talking a lot, but I just love coaching. I do.
Hell yeah,
it's brilliant.
I wanted to ask as well. And coming back to creatures a little bit, but like, is there like, I don't know if you also have this, but is there like a specific, like, do you have like a creature list of like different types of creatures you want to like voice in your career?
Oh, okay. I've done a lot already.
Like what's latest on the list?
The thing is, though, I can't remember what I've already done. So I was talking about this on Discord earlier. I've got a voice acting training Discord, and chatting with some people. I'm just like, I don't remember most of the jobs I've done.
Oh, bro. Okay, so
I literally can't remember.
That's interesting. You know, send and forget, and then you do it and forget too. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I'll come out being like, all right, job's done. Okay, next. Or unless it's something that really, really was emotionally impactful. But I'm just trying to think, like, what kind of creature would I like to voice? Because I've obviously done zombies. I've done like, kind of banshees and demons. I've done a lot of demons. I've done orcs, goblins. What else?
Maybe like big old animals, like big old kaijus or something.
I don't think I've done one of those. Sometimes they do use like animal voice packs for a lot of those things, and they'll just sort of do sound design to kind of make it sound different. So some of these aren't really jobs that humans are going to get.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So again, it would be like an animal sound library. But like there are some. Oh, have I voiced a dragon? I would like to voice a dragon.
Dragon would be nice. Have you voiced a
dragon?
dragon?
I don't think I've actually. No, I might have voiced a dragon, but I don't think it was like a creature type thing. It was just more of a kind of. It was like a World of Warcraft dragon, where it's basically just someone talking really boomingly. But I'd like to voice a creature dragon, like a proper, like with using proper techniques.
Hell yeah.
And funnily enough, I use creature vocal techniques for voicing older characters. I use vocal distortion to make myself sound older.
What's the oldest you can go to?
Infinite, I guess. I usually put my thing like I can do from 5 to 99, and that makes casting a bit difficult because it doesn't normally go beyond 99. But doing an elder voice, obviously, like you hear old people in your life, and you can mimic the kind of things that they do. Like I can mimic my nan, who died when she was 93, I think. Like, so, like, just listening to the voice and thinking, like, okay, so what kind of technique would I need to do to be able to kind of replicate this sound? And it is basically just doing creature vocal techniques to kind of get that point. Obviously, not ridiculous. Like, you don't want to be just, unless you want to be being like some kind of like hag. I do love voicing hags. I keep getting cast as hags. Well, I don't actually go for these jobs. So what happens is that every time I voiced an older character, like an elder character type thing, I've never auditioned for it. I just show up to the session, I do the job I was cast for, and like, actually, we've got this other character, can you voice this old lady? I'm like, yeah, right, let's go.
Yeah,
every time, I have not been cast as this character, I've just been given the character, just randomly. That's just a random fact of that one. But yeah, I love creature vocals. It's fantastic, and I'm very much looking forward to doing even more in the future.
Hell yeah. Also, speaking of random, because last time I was in the UK was 2011, so I was a young wee lad at the time. But what I didn't do in the UK when I visited, I didn't try the fish and chips over there, and I'm a little disappointed I didn't, because like I always hear good things about the fish and chips over there. But I've also a little bit biased because New Zealand fish and chips is just like it's top tier. It's a banger. But like I gotta try the fish and chips in the UK. But have you tried the fish and chips in the UK? And if so, can you describe to me the best ones you've had, so I can kind of picture in my mind what I'm working against here when I go.
Okay. Now, the best fish and chips I've ever had is in the north of England. I've never had a good one in the south.
Damn, alright.
Although, maybe got to try seaside towns. Never get fish and chips in a place that isn't by the sea.
That's fair.
Because it's a freezer truck going across for several hours. So the fish isn't going to be as good anywhere where there isn't fish caught that day and brought to the restaurant. So Whitby in Yorkshire, fantastic fish and chips.
Nice.
Obviously Blackpool, fantastic fish and chips. That's it.
I was gonna say, like, do you guys have like the fish and chips in like a little paper tray, or do you like wrap it in like newspaper and stuff like that and you just serve it?
Paper tray usually, but they also wrap it in like greaseproof paper.
Nice. Those are the best kinds, because like they keep everything like nice bundled and the heat is still stored. I love fish and chips so much, man. Like, you have no idea. I love it. It's too good. Too good.
I'll have to try it in New Zealand, because I do want to go to New Zealand again, because obviously I'm going to go visit Hobbiton at some point.
Oh, have you been to New Zealand in the past already?
No, I haven't, and I'd like to go. Never been. Would like to go. So I'll have to try the fish and chips whilst I'm there.
Hell, oh, please do, and please visit Hobbiton. I feel like you would really, really enjoy it. I also think you would enjoy Weta Workshop as well, because like there's a lot of set pieces from Lord of the Rings and stuff over there too, and like other stuff. I think you would really, really enjoy that. So yeah, Weta Workshop, Hobbiton, definitely up your alley. I definitely think, but also go wherever you want in New Zealand. It's a very small country, so like you can pretty much do everything at this point.
Yeah, my friend's sister lives in New Zealand, so my friend always goes to New Zealand, and so he keeps telling me to go to this like parrot sort of like sanctuary almost. Do you know the one?
I know what he's talking about. Yes, that's a good place.
Yeah. So yeah, he keeps saying like if I go, then go to this parrot sanctuary. I'm like, you don't even need to ask me twice. You know I'm going to be there.
Hell yeah. And yeah, speaking of parrots, you've got a couple birds. Did you say you have 6 parrots? Is that
Five
right?
parrots.
Hell yeah! What are their names? Are they all cockatiels or?
We've got 3 cockatiels, 1 lovebird, and 1 conure.
I've never heard of the last 2 before. What's a lovebird and is it conure?
Yeah, so lovebird I think is from Africa region, I think. So we've got birds from like different continents. So we've got conures are from like the Amazon rainforest, essentially, like sort of South America. And then like we've got lovebirds in like South Africa? I don't know. Somewhere in Africa. some
Oh,
point in
damn.
Africa is
See,
where
I
lovebirds
always
are
thought
from.
lovebirds was like a term. It was like get a room, you lovebirds. It's an actual bird. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and then like obviously cockatiels from like Oceania, essentially.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so like a lovebird is basically we've got a peach faced lovebird, and I'd get him down, but he's sleeping. He's having a nap right now.
Hell
So
yeah.
essentially, he's like this big, green with a
Aw,
peachy pink face.
that's so sweet.
And a conure is well, they look different. We've got a pineapple conure, which is a variation of a
Okay.
green cheek conure. And our cockatiels, by chance, are all white and grey.
Okay. Interesting.
So two of them are brothers, but then like we got given like a well, we bought another cockatiel, but which one we got was going to be random. And by pure coincidence, he looks exactly like the other two.
Oh shit. All right.
And it's a rare mutation. It's white-faced heavy-pied, if you want to see like the thing. But that's what they all are, and they're so sweet.
Oh.
And a lot of them do chat. I'm trying to booth train some of the birds
Oh, you're gonna
so I
give
can
them
get them
jobs?
recorded.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to record some authentic parrot sounds in general, and then just give them to sound designers to have fun with.
Oh, that's awesome. I was gonna say, what's it like balancing, voiceover and the birds? Because like I guess it depends on like the space. Because like I can imagine if the birds start piping up while you record, it can be a little troublesome. I'm guessing, but it seems like it doesn't seem like a problem. At least
No, we've
as far
got a
as I
really
know.
good booth.
Hell yeah.
We've got a really good booth. Even with them shouting, it only picks up very, very slightly on spectral view. And even then, like if I had to record something, I can see exactly where it is on spectral view, so I can do that painting tool. I can't remember what it's called. It's on Adobe Audition.
What's it
It's
called?
like the auto heal painting tool
Auto
that you
heal,
can
that's
literally
the
paint
one.
over
Yeah.
sounds on
Yeah.
spectral view. So if I had to record with the birds up like there and then, there was no other choice, I could just go through it and I could be like, okay, there's the bird song. I can see it right there because it's at a certain frequency that human voices aren't. So I can see exactly where they are because I know what it looks like when they're singing. It's like a little wisp in the middle frequencies. So I can just paint over that and it's gone.
I was gonna say but the birds that you do have are these the type of birds that speak like that can speak some phrases or like little words every now and then.
Yeah, the cockatiels say like little words every now and again. Melon the lovebird, he can melon because he looks like a melon slice. Literally the same colours as a watermelon. He doesn't speak much, but he does say he says melon,
Oh,
and
that's
he
sweet.
says Alphonse, which is the name of his boyfriend.
Aw.
Like, we've got an interbird species, same sex couple.
Oh, nice. Birds can be gay. That's awesome. Hell
That's
yeah.
Every species can be gay.
Oh, fair enough. I did not know that actually. I thought it was like a thing for survival kind of thing.
No, there's at one of the local zoos in the UK. There's some lesbian penguins.
Yo, that's so sick. I love that. That's so sick. I gotta visit. I gotta visit now. Lesbian penguins.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Finally.
So yeah, like so Chili does not shut up. Chili is constantly talking. He has full-on conversations with you.
Oh shit. That's so sick.
Like he asks questions, he understands the answers, and asks leading questions that are relevant to the questions that you answered.
Oh damn. Maybe he has to do the exams. I think he'd be really good at it.
Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to booth train him because I want to get him comfortable in the booth so he can start talking behind the microphone.
I wonder if parrots and the birds have like different voiceover rates. I guess at least, no, it has to be similar, right? It has to be the same.
I'll have to pay them in millet.
What is that like seed or something?
Yeah. Like
Nice.
a spray of millet, so this type of seeds.
Hell yeah! I remember one of my friends. He has a lot. His mom has so many birds. It's a lot. And I remember last time I went to his house. And I keep in mind, like the last time I went to his house was a while ago. Because like I think it was like around uni or something. And I went upstairs to see the birds. One of them said my name. I was like, "How do you know my name? You're a new bird. We've never spoken before. What the heck?"
Yeah, they are smart. Like they just like we don't teach Chili any words. Like, we don't say, like, let's teach him this word today. We don't. He just picks it up.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna
sorry,
say
go on.
because on my friend's mom's birds, like the way they pick up words most of the time is because they can hear everything that's going on like downstairs with like the TV and people speaking, so they can hear everything, and that's how they pick up words. So like it's kind of scary but really cool at the same time.
Yeah, they've got the intelligence of a 4-year-old human. So, but they're stuck at 4 years old, like, forever. But yeah, they can speak as much as a 4-year-old could.
That's not bad. 4-year-olds can speak a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, it depends on the bird. Like, some birds that are supposed to be able to speak just don't. But birds that aren't supposed to be able to speak sometimes do.
I wonder if birds can beatbox. You should teach one. You should teach one of your birds to beatbox.
Yes.
Oh, but can they
Yep.
actually? Can they actually beatbox?
Yeah. So there's one. Chili can beatbox. It's like, I don't know how this started, but it's just messing around, making some noises. And it's basically. I don't know. It's doing a funny like sound, and he sings along. He does that exact thing, and he
Oh,
starts
hell yeah.
rapping.
What? Okay, you gotta get him on an EP at this point.
I kid you not. He's the chattiest bird ever.
Hell
He
yeah.
does rap.
That's
Mostly
so
his
sick.
name. He knows, like, he goes through all his favorite phrases whilst he's rapping along to the song.
That's sick. That's awesome.
And he like remixes his own name into the song.
Damn, and you don't teach these birds at all. That's awesome.
Nope,
Damn,
he just picks it up.
dude, that's so sick. Dude, that's so cool. I hope you guys make the EP. That'd be cool. I'd buy it.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
But yeah, Sarah, my last question to you is because you've been doing voiceover for 11 years, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. And with everything, with your journey so far and what you've told me, and failing upwards, which I didn't even think that was a thing. I think you're the first person who's ever told me that phrase. And like, pretty much, still going and still doing a lot of really cool stuff, still learning, still growing. Like, I want to know like what keeps you going, because like being in this industry for a decade and more is not an easy feat. I'm not even close to it. I'm close to a decade, but we're not there yet. But like, what keeps you like going and still like in that pursuit of like your career, but also your happiness at the same time.
I'm not gonna lie and say it's not really stressful at times. It's really stressful. It is just like any other job, that you've got your stresses. You've got so much admin stuff to do. You got like emails to send and all this stuff, like the stuff no one talks about, which is the bulk of the job. But it's worth it for that moment that you get in the booth and you get to just act. That's what I love, and that's my favorite part about it. It's going in there and doing it,
Hell yeah.
and just playing, having fun with different roles. I love it in a live session where you're there with like the director and the audio tech, and you all collaborate to make something new. So an example of this was when I was recording for a first-person shooter game, and there was this. I had to do effects for this game because I was like wanting to play character voices. I don't know which character voice I was, probably like A through J or something. So I was the British voice option for this for the female characters, and so we had to figure out what glitch damage would sound like.
Ooh, okay.
So there's not like a set thing, like, okay, so you know what being on fire sounds like, you know what taking bullets sounds like, because you hear these in games all the time. Okay, now you're going to die, now it's going to be a really intense death, now you're kind of taking poison damage. You kind of know what these are going to sound like. But glitch damage. So we were all thinking and all collaborating together to try and figure out what this could sound like.
It's like glitching
And at the end,
existence, like a video game kind of glitch, or
like in Wreck-It Ralph, where Vanellope's like glitching out, like that kind of glitch damage, because that can happen in the game. Because like a simulation game, essentially, it's like first-person shooter, but it's like a simulation, and like the maps change. So, if you're stuck in a zone that's changing, you're going to start glitching and taking damage if you don't move to the new zone.
Yeah.
So between myself, the director, and the audio engineer, we had to figure out like what was possible on every side of this. Like, okay, direction to make sure it still fits in the game, me to see what I could do, and the audio tech to see what effects they could add on top of it to make it sound more authentic. So this triangle of collaboration, we figured out what glitch damage would sound like.
Nice.
In the
Hell
end.
yeah.
So I love moments like that where you're all there to experiment, to play, to make something cool at the end of the day. That's what I love.
Hell yeah. And that's a pretty damn good reason, to be fair. like that. No, I agree. It's like each project is like a collaboration of like different moving parts, and when you get to do that, even being a small part of it, it's really cool and seeing like what the project or product is at the end. And like it's like, damn, we really made this together. Like that's pretty sweet. That's pretty epic. I love that.
Yeah, there's always new projects as well.
Yeah.
And even if you don't get to be in like this like major IP, it doesn't matter because there's new ones that are coming out all the time. There's all these like this new indie genre that are being made all the time. And then those people will copy that genre for a while and it just becomes a whole thing. But then there's going to be someone who thinks of something new and unique.
Hell yeah.
And you may get to be part of that.
Yeah.
And it's just great, like, and the new tech as well. Screw AI, but I mean, like, new tech like remote facial PCAP, remote facial performance capture. I'm able to now do performance capture in the booth from home in the north of England without having to go down to London or to Manchester to record in the volume.
I didn't know Manchester was a hub for that kind of stuff. That's interesting.
It isn't, but there's a lot of PCAP, there's a lot of mocap studios because of it's the big university hub.
Ah,
So there's
okay,
loads
gotcha.
and loads of universities there, so they have the volume.
Lucky
So
universities, I swear to God, they get all the cool tech. It's so sick.
yeah, there's a university down in the south of England as well that's got a big mocap thing, and I think people do rent out the studio.
Yeah, even New Zealand universities have a lot of mocap and like recording studios. Like, damn, like, could leave some budget for the rest of us. Damn, goddamn.
Yeah, like it's just really cool, like the things you can now do, things that are now acceptable. Because like I said, I started 11 years ago, and this was before voice actors were readily available online. It was hard to find
Yeah.
voice actors. That's how I was able to get by with a subpar setup. Because it was like, oh my god, I could get a voice actor, these elusive people that are behind agencies and only live in hub cities, and I'm based in, I don't know, Alaska or something. Just like thinking, oh, I could get a voice actor, and you could just do it online. That was like rare. Now it's not so rare, so it is different now. But that does mean there's also more projects and more opportunities for remote, even though there's more remote voice actors.
Hell yeah, and like I'm sure more stuff's gonna pick up because like I think post pandemic, I think for remote specifically, like that stuff just picked up like crazy. So like I'm actually really excited to see where it goes next. And on that note, this interview comes to a close. Sarah, thank you so much for joining me and chatting with me. I've had a lot of fun. Like it was really fun. I hope to get like some audio of your birds beatboxing at some point. That'd be really sick.
I'm still trying to get that audio because he won't do it on command. He'll only do it when he wants to. So that's why I'm trying to
shy.
booth train him.
I was like a shower singer. Interesting.
Yeah, he is actually really shy. Around new people, he's just hiding until he's comfortable with you, and then he won't shut up.
I was gonna say, like, how do you get? Because like I love birds, but like their talons sometimes hurt my arms. Sometimes, like, do you get like used to that kind of stuff?
Yeah, how's my hand looking right now? So I've got a cut there, I've got a cut there,
okay.
I've got several on my shoulders. My shoulders are like textured at this point from all the bird claws on my shoulders.
Oh, yeah. It's like it's like working out with like calluses. It gets stronger over time.
I feel my shoulders are just gonna be like build up of like lots of calluses because shoulders this big. Yeah, like you kind of get used to the pain. It does suck when they bite your nose though.
Oh
Or
god.
here.
Oh god. Like the eyelid? That's crazy. Damn.
Not on purpose. They'll never do it on purpose. Like they generally do avoid the eyes, but your lips or nose are free reign.
Oh yeah. I feel like lips would be fine, but nose? Jeez.
Oh yeah. I had like a big cut here for ages. And then my wife said to me afterwards, like, "How do you feel about a nose ring?"
I was gonna say like that's like perfect place to put a piercing in.
Yeah, so because like that time you get like about 0.1 second warning, and then
Oh
suddenly
yeah.
it's like chomp if they're gonna do it. You don't know what will have offended them. You'll have done something, but you won't know what it is, and you won't have time to react. You'll see like it's happening, and then you either have to pull away immediately, or you're getting bitten.
Oh well. Did you end up getting
But
the
then
nose
again, they
ring?
can also cuddle up to your face like this, and they're
No,
really snuggly.
that's where I think it's worth the risk at that point if they're cuddling
Yeah.
up. I was gonna say, did you end up getting the nose ring, then piercing it?
No.
No, no, fair enough. I was gonna say like if it happens, if it happens, you get a nose ring. I'll know why. Like I'll know what. I'll know what
Suddenly
happened.
it's like, okay, well, they'd already bitten halfway through. It wasn't much of an effort to get it further.
Not fair enough. But yeah, Sarah. Where can people find you on social media and stuff? I can put it all in the description
Uh,
below.
Usually at Sarah Night VA or at Sarah Nightingale Voices. Otherwise, just search Sarah Nightingale on Google, and I'll probably show up as well. In
Hell yeah.
general, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I realised though, if you search my wife, you just get a statue first. Apparently, there's a
Oh,
statue called Elizabeth Nightingale, so we didn't know that.
oh damn. Is it also around the UK or is it just like somewhere else?
I don't know. I don't know where it is actually.
Oh, interesting. But if you put
Yeah.
Elizabeth Nightingale voice actor, surely it comes up with.
Oh yeah, that'll come up.
I was like, not the statue, unless the statue has a career that I just didn't know about. And fair enough. But yeah, I'll put your website down below as well in case people want to reach out and book Sarah for things, which I definitely think you should because that'd be really cool. And
Thank you.
of course, and yeah, thank you again for coming on. It's super lovely to finally chat to you face to face after all these years. And yeah, I've had a ton of fun. And I hope you've had the same. If not, I totally get it. But I'm just
It's been amazing. I love this. It's been really fun. So it's lovely to actually talk to you face to face for the first time.
hell
So
yeah.
and first of many, of course.
First of many. I gotta visit the UK at some point again. It's just a very long flight because like if I travel from New Zealand to the UK, it's like I'm in the air for at least 26 hours. It's a long flight, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. I love the UK. So like
Oof, that is a long flight. And I thought the flight to Japan was a long one at 18.5 hours.
oh really? It's 18 hours for you guys. That's crazy. But like America's not that long for you guys, I think, right? Hopefully.
No, it's about anywhere between 5 and 8 hours, I think, depending
Oh,
on where
that's
you're going.
really good. Holy shit. It's like 14 hours for me. That's crazy.
Oof.
That's that's 5 to 8 hours. That's so good. Holy shit. Damn. Dude, I gotta visit the UK again. That'd be really cool. But yeah, thank you again for joining. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you for the next interview. Bye everybody.
Bye.